Hey everyone, guess who's back? It's Kamish back here with semi-final previews. LOC, 4 teams are in. Great 4 teams, great year. 3 from the international, 1 from the American. Let's get right into it. The number 1 seed, Eric and Swahino, left a lot of money on the table. It's been well documented. But let's not forget, this guy is the true regular season champ, the true number 1 seed, the international division title holder. And he'll take on someone from the international division who actually finished 3rd in that division, just to show you how good that division is. It's looking too good for a name. Swahino beat him week 4 by roughly just over 20 points. And it started a 9-game win streak for Swahino, which I thought was obviously fantastic, the longest win streak in the league this year. Luke comes in, his best ever finish was 3rd place in the LOC, so he has a chance to match or at least beat that with a win here. Swahino, what a first year. Doesn't get any better. Probably one of the best first years in LOC history. I never looked at the history, but what a great first year. NFL.com has Luke by 26 here. Let's look at some of the injury concerns. Swahino's got Lamar Jackson dealing with a sore quad. But Luke, a little bit more. Fuller and Olsen, he's going to keep an eye on. Both were rated questionable along with Danny Trevathan. Looking to have him come back, and then Darius Geis obviously went to IR. So really not that many any injuries though, considering this time of year. This one was close to call. Like I say, NFL.com does have Luke by 26, but I'm going to go Swahino. I think Lamar Jackson has a huge game on Thursday primetime. He's been carrying Swahino's team as a true leader of the team, and I think he continues that and rounds in MVP form for the Ravens. Next up, I got Susan Fighting Geese taking on Sean and Fallen Misfits, 2 guys that have been here from the beginning. Geese won week 8 between these 2 teams, won by over 30 points. And Geese has kind of owned the matchup here, 3-1 lifetime for Sean, although Sean did beat Geese last year, recent memory. Beat Geese by about, looks like 15 points. Looking at best ever finishes, Sean has never made the playoffs, so obviously wherever he finishes this year is going to be his best ever finish. Good job for him. Last year, Geese got her best ever finish with 4th last year after she finally got her first playoff win. So looking to match or better that for sure. Injury concerns, way more injuries for both these teams as compared to the other 2 in the semi. Sean's tracking Winston, Jacobs, Jared Cook, James Conner, Paul Richardson, Damian Williams. All these guys have some sort of questionable tag at least. And then for Sue's, Kalen Balaj is already on IR. Elshon Jeffrey's done. Jamal Adams, Devontae Parker, and Andrews might not be available after getting hurt last week. So lots of injuries on both sides on this team. I know both are probably fairly superstitious, and every time I pick the other team or pick their team, they lose. I thought about that, but I am going to pick who I think is going to win, and I think Sue's is going to win this game. I think Winston with the broken thumb if that's what it is, it's very concerning for Sean, even though it looks like he wants to play through the injury. To have your quarterback on the mend is tough, especially when the other quarterback on the other side is Drew Brees, and he's playing on a prime time against an Indianapolis Colts team that looks like they're pretty much put a fork in them, they're done. So anyways, that's the preview for this week. Good luck to all our teams, and I'm sure everybody can't wait to see who makes the finals.